Hey guys, it's me again. And this is another kind of venting stream and a little bit of a rant too. Because it just seems that it's not getting any better. It's getting worse. And I can't deal with it anymore. Just this morning, right? Before I went to the movie theater, I saw a comment, like a response to someone. One of my abusers talking to someone who left a comment on one of his community posts. And apparently now, I guess humanity is truly fucked. But what I saw just kind of cemented that in my head, I guess, that people are actually evil and they don't care about the damage that they're doing. They don't care about hurting someone, whether directly or indirectly. Like, all these people are just disgusting. But back to my point, apparently, someone feeling sympathetic towards me and is considered exploitative. I don't know where that idea floated into that specific individual's head, but yeah, I'm ready for the world-ending asteroid now. We're done here. I want to see the world end. We need to have our population cut down until there's only a small portion of us left, so that way we can rebuild. This person is hateful. To think that someone would say something as awful as saying that people showing sympathy is me exploiting them. How messed up is that? Like, when I saw that post this morning, I fucking cried. I'm not lying when I say that. I fucking cried. And even through a little bit of portion of the movie that I saw, I cried. But I didn't make a giant spectacle. I just kept my mouth shut and let my tears flow down my face. Like I've said before, these people really, really don't care about the pain that they're causing or about the damage that they're causing. They most likely take great joy in this. Seeing a 25-year-old autistic woman finally cracking after years of verbal abuse and cyberbullying. Their hearts are evil. They don't care about what they're doing. And they won't care. All they just do is take, and take, and take, and take. There's nothing left for me now, except death. Will these horrible people finally be happy when they see my own blood dripping down my neck or my wrists? Will they be happy when they finally see me as a fucking headline on the news about another person who fell victim to cyberbullying? No, I was no longer around. When will they stop? I don't know how to be happy again. I rarely smile these days. But even when I act happy, it's just a mask to hide my true feelings and emotions. I can't deal with it anymore. I don't know what to do. I've never felt more miserable in my life. But here I am suffering. I can hear my own tune calling me. I know my tormentors and abusers are probably watching this and laughing. Because I know they enjoy this. They enjoy seeing me hurt like a bunch of sadists. I won't ever be free until I'm gone. These people will just continue to see me rot. I'm human like everybody else, but yet they treat me like I'm not. They treat me like a toy, a punching bag that they can just beat up. I wish people would see what they were doing, but they're not. I never wanted this. I never wanted people to hold a grudge and continue to attack me for things. I wish I was never here, never born. Me being alive was a fucking mistake. I wish I could unmake myself. I like how I'm getting tagged by people saying that I'm damaging my. I'm the one who damaged me. I don't know what it will take you guys to see this. I've moved on from all that shit that happened those years ago. And tons of other people who I can't even remember the names of. But yet the demons still remain. They keep coming back. They never cared. They didn't even once stop and think, hey, holding a grudge for this long is unhealthy. Maybe we should just stop. But oh no. You all wanted to keep going and add more people to your hate gang to continue the cycle of abuse. That person right there is an example. Saying that I'm venting for attention. Do you want to know something, buddy? People who say that shit to people who are struggling are the reasons why people kill themselves. Because nobody believes them that they're going through pain and suffering. They just say shit, oh, you're making it up, oh, you're doing it for attention. You are disgusting. You're evil, vile, hateful. And you never care about anyone but yourself. What do you want? This isn't a joke. What's wrong? Everything. People. I don't have much time left on this world. I'm gonna die one day. I know I'm gonna end up ending myself. Hell, even one of my friends is going through the same shit. So she probably knows how I feel. Since when was any of this ever okay to do to me? Oh, last night, before I went to bed, I thought about overdosing on my sleeping medication, just so I could go to sleep and go to sleep forever. I never wanted this. I even apologized for what I did. But that wasn't enough. Everybody, collective consciousness, or that what's fucking groupthink is dangerous. It's like a hive mind. Nobody wanted to listen to me. People just kept going. Even though I apologized and did my best, I forgave myself. But all this shit. Hey, Jake. Sorry if you gotta see me like this, but I have to vent. I need people to understand. People need to know about what they're doing to me. They're just hurting. I don't like to be sad. I know the other guys are still around, and they're gonna be the death of me. They enjoy verbally abusing me. They don't understand how doing 9 years of that, what that does to a person. Do any of these people know how many times over the years I've been told to kill myself? How many times I've been fat shamed? How many times I have been called every single fucking slur and curse word in the book, being told that I'm worthless and that I will never amount to anything? And how many times I should hurt myself? These people are monstrous. They're evil monsters. And regarding the stuff involving MCE and Clay Party, they're not viewing me as the victim of fucking extortion and blackmail by people who were old enough to know what they were doing. They didn't even bother to do a little bit of research. They just saw me as the bad guy the moment that these disgusting people played victim, even though they knew what they were doing to me and other people. If any of them did a little bit of research as to why what happened, maybe they'd be more understanding. Sorry if I went silent for a couple of minutes. I'm trying not to cry. There's no excuse. You all have caused nothing but permanent damage. I hope you wake up and see that. I'm tired of holding in my feelings and just taking all of it. I can't take it anymore. And all these people that are coming in here just to try and start shit just shows that humans are fucking disgusting. And that people in this day and age are starting to lack empathy and sympathy and don't care about potentially hurting and potentially leading to the death of someone. Nobody will understand. What? You didn't even put a message. The people who are currently trying to harass me on this stream are part of the problem. I'm letting you all know that. You guys are part of the problem. They don't care about your victims. They just want an easy, acceptable target. They're sociopaths. Tell me about it. Listen. If any of you are in the same situation as me right now, where you've dealt with years of verbal abuse online, don't take it anymore. Just run. Don't look back. Protect yourself. Because these kinds of people won't stop until you're under the ground, rotting. I don't know what to do anymore, you guys. I really don't. Everyone has officially broke me. To the point where I don't even see the good in people anymore. I'm not an evil person. I'm just misunderstood. That is indeed. Why do you think there's war in during these days? People don't care about people at all. They just want to hurt each other and see how much harm they can do to someone. And for all the people who are saying I didn't apologize for what I've done, like all the stuff that happened in 2019, I did apologize. I apologized quite a bit. But apparently that can't fucking placate people or please anyone. That. See what I mean? You see what I mean? This shit right here. This is what I mean. Another form of verbal abuse from people. People calling me a nigga. Or the N-word with the hard I. So my friends would come on to hear and listen to me. I really wish I do. You were dealing with the NCE people. It's true, they didn't. No matter how many fucking reports I made. Same with the police. There's a pattern in this shit that I've seen, hearing about it on TV and on the radio. The only time that law enforcement ever deals with shit like this is if somebody actually kills themselves because of it. And the fact that my abusers call what MCE / Clay Party did as trolling. It's not trolling. It never was trolling. And they're still doing this shit. Even if they've backed away from me because they're proud of the damage that they did. They're not backing away from other people. Here's some information. This group this group, those people from that group, they're still going about their shit. Extorting and fucking blackmailing little fucking children and adults that are special needs or have disabilities. They've merged with a cybercrime network that you've probably heard about on the news called 764. Like, they're not their own entity anymore. They've merged with people who do the exact same shit. Except it's a larger group consisting of more fucking people. I don't think I'll ever get justice from them. And neither will their other victims. Like I said, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only victim of their crime. Anyone? If any of... Who does this stuff to children? That's sick. Psychopaths do it. And then again, all the people who have been verbally abusing me for the past 9 years are also psychopaths. But they didn't do the stuff that MCE/Clay Party did. I don't know if I've shared any of this with you guys, but before MCE/Clay Party hacked into my phone and wiped all the data, I had loads and loads of screenshots showing the history and the years of verbal abuse that I was ready to put together and share with the world. But I don't have it anymore. I only have shit from 2023 up till now. Nothing but... I don't know what to do. I don't even know how I could possibly get that shit back. The only way I can think of is if it's in an archive somewhere. Likely on Google or Samsung, which is the company that made my phone. Well, that's gonna be fucking hard to get to if it's true. duty is obviously still cyber stalking you. Is he arresting you or just stalking you? He's just stalking me. But I have seen his god-awful, disgusting fans shit-talking me. The people who have been stalking me have made me feel fucking unsafe in my own home. You have true friends. That is true. I do. But so little. A few of them turned out to be fake. And it's hard. And I usually don't know if someone is fake until after the fact. Until it's too late. So I don't know when to cut these people out of my life. Because they don't show me the signs of them being fake. Unless something happens. Or they reveal it. Like Ethan, he turned out to be fake. Yes, he did turn out to be fake. Very fake. He apologized to me once for his behavior when we first parted ways, and then he ended up doing it again. And I've permanently cut ties with him. Need to stay away from this person. Well, hey, that's not what we're here to talk about. If you guys want to know, like, the true extent of the damage to my mental health has gotten, I rarely go out anymore. I usually just stay in my room all day, either reading or listening to music or closing my eyes and talking to myself in my own head. And I haven't showered in at least a month. Share this stream to anyone who may or I know a lot of people in the same situation as me. What history do you have with that junior guy? When did you meet him? Early 2024. I've known that disgusting, horrible human being for 3 years. And if you've seen, like, some of the responses he's made to my community, he himself is also guilty of contributing to the problem. He's mocking me. He thinks all of this shit is a joke. He thinks he's a lot worse. He openly hates autistic people. In fact, I have a whole file of screenshots from this guy. From years of him harassing me. You'd probably puke if I showed some of the stuff that he has said to me. No cap, you'd probably fucking throw up after seeing it. Like, if you saw his post from like a couple of hours ago, he made it fucking. He said some. He made it fucking. He decided to sexualize my depression. He decided to fucking sexualize it. Yay, another person who decides to fucking contribute to the issue. Making all sorts of bogus claims, too. Like how I crap my pants or do other stuff that I won't repeat because it might get me banned. It's mostly just weird sex. Tell me when you've read it, and tell me what you think. He's one of the main contributors of my mental health continuing to spiral. I know he's watching this. You're not funny. You're a horrible human being. Says something as messed up. You fetish play involving blades or fists with living, breathing creatures. Who says something like that? And what kind of person says stuff like, I flick the bean to making people end themselves when I have caused no one to end themselves? I don't understand. These people just make the issues worse. I want to die. I want to be buried. I want my suffering to end. Stop being racist in this stream. We're not doing this. Full. We're not here to mess around. Isn't Junior a druggie? Yeah, he smokes devil's lettuce, but has admitted to doing other shit too, specifically crack. Crack and meth. Whoa, what? What is whoa? Ugh. People are a sickness. You know what I just realized? That makes me feel even more worse than I feel right now. Is that I know that all these people who are who have are still harassing me or have continuously harassed me, they're not going to take accountability for causing me mental harm, and they won't ever take accountability. And I hope that they never end up going through what I go through. For a day, maybe they'd understand. But that is a giant maybe. I just wanted friends. That's all I want. Yes, they are. It's not just gross, it's illegal pretty much. It's technically considered revenge pornography. The stuff that involves me being nude, the extortion and exploitation and blackmail videos that show me being nude, they're basically doing revenge pornography, which is very illegal in multiple states. And they claim that they're superior and that they would never commit any kind of crime while they're committing a crime. This shit is like getting so bad that I might end up having to contact Adult Protective Services because this is ridiculous. These verbally abusive snakes are targeting a vulnerable adult. And their obsessive harassment, obsessive and excessive, over a period of 9 years has led to the destruction of this person's mental health to the point where they actually have an official depression diagnosis and pretty much think about killing themselves 24/7. And that they're unable to be happy and they're always sad. And I know some they need to be jailed. All of them need to be jailed. They need to wake up. All of you guys need to wake up. Hang on a second. No. Sorry, I had to pick something up. My cat knocked it over. I want someone to hold me. Genuinely. That shows what I'm feeling right now. I wish this was a night. I wish I could close my eyes and just know that this is a nightmare. So that way I can wake up and be at peace. But it's not a nightmare, it's real. And if hell was real, this is it right here. I hope, honest to God, that none of my abusers end up having to go through this. Because I can guarantee you that if they ever went through it, they'd hate it. I'm not the villain. I'm a good person. I'm just misunderstood, and I wish people would see that. But nobody understands. Nobody does. And you want to know the sad thing? I've tried essentially basically reporting all these videos that are against me because they break some type of guidelines. They haven't been removed. Which genuinely sucks. I just don't know what to do. I don't want to give up and throw in the towel, but I might have to. I hate feeling powerless and feeling like I'm only a few millimeters tall. That's what happens, I guess. I don't know if any of the people, if any of you are still here in the chat, but I like you guys. Do these people have any self-awareness? Anyway, I'm going to end my stream. And if I randomly stop posting and not post for a few days or a week, then just know that I probably ended it. Don't call for help, don't do anything, just let me go.